Hello everyone. If you can see the screen and you can hear me in the background, start making some noise in the chat box. Everybody. All JEE 2023 aspirants. If you all are here, then let us start making the noise in the chat box. And you know what you have to do? You have to just write yo in the chat box or +1. Hello everybody. How are the JEE aspirants? Yo. Very well. So I think we are live and people are here. Hello Janta, welcome back to the channel. How are you all? This is Vedantu's and Lead channel. I hope that everybody is doing awesome. Everybody is excited about the paper discussion. Okay, yes, it took around say 15-20 minutes extra, but with this 15-20 minutes extra, I've got extra questions also for you all. Okay, we have been waiting for an hour. I know everybody. So if you are able to hear clearly and there is no lag, then I want everybody to quickly respond in the chat box with the signature Mogambo response, and that is +1 in the chat box. Everyone. Okay, Shri Mura. Thank you so much. So everyone, this is JEE Main 2023. Today is 31st of January and the paper 1 which happened in the morning is what we are going to discuss now. And for everybody's information, just hold on a second. There are a lot of things to be moved in the studio whenever the session has to be taken. I'm too late. It's okay. We are late, but we are latest. Okay. Thank you so much for the feedback. So everyone, of course, you would want to know who this person is. This is me or Suresh Sir. I'm a B.Tech from IIT Bombay and also known as Mogambo. Okay, so those who have been following other channels of Vedantu, like Vedantu's JEE channel or V Math, you might have seen me on those channels. Those are predominantly, Hindi plus English channels. But yes, today I'm here to discuss the paper with all of you guys. Voice is low, so you know that there is a volume button in your device. Just press that. You will be able to hear me clearly. Okay, so Janta, coming to the point, this is morning shift for today. The paper discussion is going to happen. Okay, so when we talk about physics, if you were there on the channel yesterday when I discussed the other two papers also, so I told that this year, at least for January shift, the paper is going to stay moderate level only, and as far as physics is concerned, it is actually way below the level which usually people look forward to. Every student, every teacher, we usually believe that physics has the potential to actually refine the students who are able to have that critical thinking or not. But for last 2-3 years, physics has been under par as far as the overall expectations are concerned from the paper, and it's a good thing for many students that the questions are relatively very well and very easily doable. So yes, physics paper going with the trend. You will see I'll be discussing around 20 questions that we have today. So you will find that the question level is very easily doable by most of the students. I'll rate it below average as far as questions difficulty level is concerned. See, already people who have appeared for the test are also confirming that physics was the easiest. So if you all are ready for discussion, just shout out. If you have solved the questions, you can shout out the answers in the chat box, and let's begin everybody. If you are new on the channel, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel, and yes, we would want this video to reach to maximum number of people, and for that I would want you people to just like the video. If you want to follow me on social media platforms, then you can see the information is just given right below for all of you. Okay, so let's go. Everybody is ready? Superb, very nice. So this is the discussion of physics. After this, Nabamita Madam will follow for chemistry. Okay, shall we begin? Everyone? Okay, let's go without any further delay. Let's start the discussion. Okay, cool. So everyone, have a look at this. Easy questions to start with and easy questions to continue with. Questions is that a ball is projected with a velocity which is at an angle of theta with horizontal and the highest point, the velocity becomes root 3 by 2u. You know that during projectile motion at the highest point, the velocity becomes u cos theta if you projected the body with the velocity u at an angle theta. So at highest point, you can say that u cos theta becomes the velocity, and that is given to you as root 3 by 2u. U got cancelled, cos theta is root 3 by 2, that means theta is 30 degree. So question is asking you to find out the time of flight. So the time of flight, as we all know, is 2u sine theta by g. Sine 30 degree is half u by g becomes the answer. What do you guys say? Easy? Okay, so that's the answer to question number 1. Let's go to the next one. This one says that, okay, for those who have appeared for the examination, if you have been in the morning, I want you to confirm whether this angle 30 degree, this is an angle 30 degree at which the force is acting. Was it with vertical or was it with horizontal? The answer will change. The approach will remain the same. So question says that we have to find the normal force which is exerted by the ground on this sphere, which has an external force of 200 Newton acting at an angle of 30 degree with the vertical I have taken, and G value is 10 meters per second square. The mass of the block is 70 kg. That's what the question is. Okay, no problem. So with horizontal, you guys are saying, so I'll give you both the possibilities. Okay, so if I consider with vertical, then things are different, and if you consider with horizontal, then things would be different. So let's see. If I talk about the mg force, definitely mg is acting downward, and if you extend this force F here, then normal is vertically upward, and this force will have two components. So one of the components, if this angle is 30 degree, which I have considered with the vertical, then this becomes F sine 30 degree, and the vertical downward component becomes F cos 30 degree. In this case, if you consider the angle with vertical, then it is mg plus F cos 30 degree. In the other case, it will become mg plus F sine 30 degree. That's the only difference. I hope everyone understands. So mg is 700, or you can say 70 multiplied by 10. Force is given to us as 200 newtons. This is root 3 by 2. This cancels 100 times. So if the angle is with horizontal, answer is 800 newtons. If the angle is with horizontal, but the one that I have taken, according to that, it is 700, and this is 173. So 873 Newton becomes the answer as per the given value. Hope it is clear to everyone, right? If you'll take the angle with horizontal, then the answer will come out to be 800. Root 3 is 1.73. Multiply that by 100, it is 173. Okay, this is done. Let's go to the next question. This is question number 3 for us. Okay, let's also put the question numbers here. This was question number 1. Okay, this is question number 2, and now we are moving on to question number 3. It says that on going down into the surface of the earth by a depth d towards the center, the value of gravity becomes 3 times the value of gravity when you move to a height of 3r from the earth's surface. That means question says that the value of g 1 minus d by r is equal to gm by r plus h square. So this g I can write as gm by r square on the surface of the earth. This is 1 minus d by r. This is gm by r plus h value is given to you as 3r. So that will make it 16r square. So gm by r square got cancelled. You multiply this, okay, and this is 3 times. So this is 3 times that value. So 16 minus 16 d by r equal to 3. or you can say 16 d by r is equal to 13. So d is equal to 13 r by 16. 13 r by 16. Answer is option C. Okay. Okay. Okay, anyway, radius of the earth, we all know is 6400. You all know that these are memory based questions. Options were not there, so must have been a question with the numerical values, right? So let me tell you once again to repeat that the questions are given by the students as much as the student who was in touch with us was able to remember. Okay? But I hope the overall idea is clear to everybody. Okay? Moving on, this is done. Let's go to question number 4. It says that the speed of light in a medium, okay, speed of light in a medium is 0.2 times the speed of light in vacuum. Okay, what is the refractive index of the medium? So we know that the refractive index is given by C by V, right? And speed of light in a given medium is 0.2 times the speed of light in that vacuum. So this is basically 1 by 0.2 or 2 by 10. So mu value comes out to be 5. Okay. Okay. I get it, Sugneshwar. Okay. So answer is 5. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. This is question number 5. It says that 1000 water drops of radii 1 millimeter each combine to form a large drop. If the surface tension of the water is given, then the amount of change in the surface energy will be. As the volume will remain conserved, so we can say that one big drop has the volume which is possessed by 1000 small drops. So from here 4 pi got cancelled and capital R comes out to be 10 times the radius of the small drops. So what is the change in the surface energy is the surface energy of the small drops, which is 1000 drops of area 4 pi r square multiplied by the surface tension minus 1 drop of area 4 pi r square into surface tension. So from here 4 pi t I take common. This is 1000 small r square, and from here if I put small capital R as 10 r, squaring that value will give me 100 r square. 4 pi t has already been taken out. So this is 4 pi t, 1000 minus 100 is 900 r square. Okay, Janta? So pi value is 22 by 7. Surface tension is 0.07, that is 7 by 100 into 900 into 1 millimeter square, that is 10 to the power minus 6. So you can see that 7 gets cancelled, 100 gets cancelled. You have 4 into 22 into 9, which is 792 into 10 to the power minus 6 joules. Okay. Sir, can we write numericals in decimal forms also? Yes. If the answer comes in decimal, you can represent your final answer in decimals also. Yes. So answer came out to be option A, 792 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. This was question number 5. Let's go and solve question number 6 quickly. Okay. This one says that a given solenoid has a 400 turns and it has a length of 40 centimeter, has an area of cross section of 2 centimeter square. If the current flowing through the coil is 0.4 amperes and because of that the flux is also given, then find the relative permeability of the solenoid. So we know that the flux, which is B into A, can be written as mu naught mu R into N by L into I. This is the magnetic field, mu naught small n I into the area. That's how you can write. So the flux is already given to you as 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 6. Mu naught is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay, or mu r is unknown, number of turns are 400, the length is 40 centimeters, so 40 into 10 to the power minus 2, that is n by L. Current is 0.4, that means 4 by 10, and the value of area of cross section is 2 centimeter square, that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay, things which you can cancel. So 400, 400 gets cancelled. So I see 4 pi also getting cancelled. What do I have here is 10 to the power minus 6 equal to 8 into 10 to the power minus 2 minus 7 becomes minus 9, and mu r. So mu r, this comes here, leaves it as 1000 by 8, which means 125 is the value of mu r. What do you say, Janta? Okay, that's the answer, 125, option B. Okay, so this is done. This was question number 6. Let's look at question number 7. It says that a block is attached to two springs as shown, and if mass of the block is 490 grams and the spring constant is also given, the number of oscillations is in this much time will be how much. So if I get the time period, I'll be able to talk about the number of oscillations. In this case, you know that the time period is going to be 2 pi under root m by 2k. Very standard question that you must have seen many times because it is in parallel connection. So 2 pi under root of mass, which is 490 into 10 to the power minus 3 kgs, divided by 2k. So 2 into 2. So this 2 will cancel with this, and you have pi into 49 into 10 to the power minus 2 in under root. So what I am getting is 7 into 10 to the power minus 1 into pi, that means 7 pi by 10 seconds. 7 pi by 10 seconds is the time period. So if n times this time period is the total time which is given to you, this is 14 pi, then n into 7 pi by 10 is 14 pi. This cancels 2, and this is 20 times oscillation, after which you can say this much time has gone. Okay, everyone? Okay. Question numbering went wrong. No, I think 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, and we just now completed 7th. Okay, let's go to the 8th one. This says that you have to find the ratio of second line of Balmer series of helium ion with the first line of Lyman series of hydrogen atom. So you know that 1 by lambda is r z square 1 by nf square minus 1 by ni square. So if I write for Balmer, then it is r, atomic number is 2, square that value, 1 by, in the second line the transition is happening from 4 to 2. So this is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16, 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square. So this value is 4r, and this comes out to be 3 by 16, so 3r by 4. Likewise, if I look for Lyman, and that too for hydrogen atom, atomic number 1. So for Lyman, the transition for the first line has to happen from 2 to 1. So this is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4. So this is also 3r by 4. So the ratio for Balmer to Lyman is 1. Excuse me. Okay. The answer is option C. Yes, Dharani, the difficulty level is more or less the same throughout all the JEE attempts. Sir, call Nabamita Madam. Yes, I will. Seems like you are more interested in chemistry than physics. Is that so? Okay, let's go to the next one. This was question number 7th, then 8th. If we are on 9th question now. Okay, so in question number 9, the solid sphere of mass 1 kg is undergoing pure rolling with kinetic energy 7 millijoules. Find the velocity of solid sphere. So you should know that when you calculate half mv square plus half I omega square, for a sphere it is 7 by 10 mv square. Okay, so the total energy for the sphere, when you put 2 by 5 mr square, omega is v square by r square. So everybody, this energy 7 by 10, mass is 1 kg, v square is given to you as 7 millijoules. So 7 first of all got cancelled. V square comes out to be 10 to the power minus 2. V is 10 to the power minus 1 meters per second, which is 1 by 10th, and meter converted to centimeters. So velocity is 10 centimeters per second. Okay, superb, cool. Just for people who are wondering how this happens, so the energy that we are writing, half mv square plus half I omega square. The moment of inertia is 2 by 5 mr square, and omega can be written as v by r. So r square cancels. If you take the LCM, you will have 5 mv square plus 2 mv square by 10. So this is 7 by 10 mv square that we have used here directly. Okay, so that's why answer is 10 centimeters per second. Question number 9 done. This is question number 10. In this, a laser swing at 14 kilowatt power is producing a 10 to the power 16 photons per second. Find the range which the energy of these photons fall into, either gamma, radio, UV rays or microwave. So simply the power is nothing but energy upon time. Energy can be written as N times h nu by T. So everything is there. Frequency will become P into T or P into N by T and H. So power is 14 kilowatt. Number of photons which are being generated are this, and 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34. So when you simplify this value, the frequency will come out to be 2.1 into 10 to the power 31 hertz, which is a very high frequency. That means a very high energy wave, and that's why the wave that you are dealing with is a gamma rays. Okay, everyone? 10th one is done. Answer is option A. Moving on to question number 11. It says that in amplitude modulated signal, the carrier wave equation is 15 sine 1000 pi t. Message wave signal is 10 sine 4 pi t. So which of these frequencies are present is the question asking. So first of all, if I talk about frequency of message wave, it's going to be omega of message wave by 2 pi. Message wave has 4 pi its omega value. So the frequency is 2 hertz. If I talk about the carrier wave frequency, it is omega of carrier wave by 2 pi, and that's 1000 pi by 2 pi, and that means 500 hertz, right? So everybody, definitely 500 hertz is present, but if you look at the lower sideband and upper sideband frequencies also, then the value will come out to be 498 hertz and 502 hertz. So in the entire amplitude modulated wave, you will have 500, 502 and 498. All three are present. So option C becomes the correct answer. This is lower sideband, this is the upper sideband frequency, and this is the carrier frequency. Okay. So the answer is option C for this one. This was question number 11, I guess. Let's go to question number 12. This one says that a conductor connected across a voltage source has electron drifting with speed Vd. If now the area of cross section is halved and still the same power source is connected, new drift speed will be. So let me tell you that drift speed does not depend upon the shape of the conductor. Drift speed is more of acceleration which is generated and time of relaxation. So this is E capital E by M into tau. As long as the same source is connected, you have no change in the drift speed, and that's why the correct answer remains the same. Okay, changing the area of cross section will change the resistance. Changing the resistance will eventually affect the value of the current which is flowing. Okay, next one, Janta. This was question number 12. Question number 13th is what we are on. The total energy of the particle performing SHM is given, and you have to find the kinetic energy when it is at A by 2. So the total energy which is half Ka square, that is given to you as 25 joules. Now, as you know that for kinetic energy, which is half mv square, you will say it is half m omega square a square minus x square, or m omega square can be written as k. So this is how you can write it. So half of k, this is a square, this is a by 2, squaring is a square by 4. So this is 3 by 4 half k a square. So put this value here. So you have 3 by 4 times 25, that means 75 by 4 joules is the kinetic energy. That is option C. Okay, everyone? Good enough. This was 13th. Let's go to question number 14th. Looks like a conceptual one. For an intrinsic semiconductor, if temperature is increased, its number density and resistivity will. So of course, when you increase the temperature, more bonds breaking will happen, because of which more concentration of the charge carriers will increase. So definitely the number density is going to increase. And if we speak about resistance and resistivity, of course, that is going to decrease. Okay, that means N increases and rho decreases. Answer is option D. Very well. Good going, Janta. Next one. This was question number 14. Question number 15 we are on. Very soon Nabamita Madam will join us. Don't worry. So a gun is firing 100 bullets in 1 second, each of mass m, and at a wall in t seconds it's going to hit. So after colliding with the ball, the bullets return with same speed in opposite direction. Find the force exerted. So of course we know that the force is nothing but the rate of change of overall momentum, and there are such n number of bullets which are doing so. So if we talk about 100 such bullets, okay, the change in momentum is 2 mv in a time t. So this is 200 mv by t, the force which is exerted. And anyway, if you will check dimensionally, these two are not correct, and in these two you know that because the bullets are coming back, so momentum changes 2 times mv, hence the answer is option B here. Okay, easy it is. Very well. Let's go to question number, this was 15. We have arrived to question number 16, which says that the ratio of molar specific heat at constant pressure, that is Cp, to that of Cv varies with temperature at low temperature. How? So you know that the ratio of Cp and Cv is what we call as gamma, and gamma value for a given atomicity of the gas does not change, especially at the lower temperature when the bond breaking is not very likely. So atomicity of a gas is not going to change. So as long as the gas is still the same atomicity, mono, dia or polyatomic, the gamma is not changing. So if this is not changing, especially at low temperature, then there is no dependence on temperature, T to the power 0. Okay. Next one, question number 17. If N is the number density of carriers, area of cross section is A, Q is the charge, I is the current, then I is NEA drift velocity. Okay. So question is giving you the charge to be represented as Q. Very easy question. I by N A Q. I by N A Q is option B. Okay, Chinta? Let's go to question number 18. Another very easy question. I hope everybody is able to get these answers very easily. So this question was not there. Probably in your set of questions that you saw, it might not be. Okay. So we have XL, XC and R given to us. Which of these quantities is dimensionless? So if you'll see, it is ohms divided by ohms. So definitely this has dimensions of ohms. Ohms divided by under root of ohm square. That means ohm by ohm. So this is M0, L0, T0. So this looks like the answer. R by XL, XC is 1 by ohms. And this is R by ohm square power 4. That means it is 1 by ohm cube. So the correct answer is option B without any trouble. Okay, everyone. So this is, now we are at question number 19, and let me inform Nabamita Madam to be ready. Okay. So, Janta, this one, it says that two identical cells are connected with an external resistance of 5 ohms such that they flow the same current via external resistance whether the two cells are connected in series or parallel with each other. That means it says that even if you have two cells identical connected across this resistance, they send the same current I in this connection as well as in this connection. So if I talk about the value of E overall here, in this case E series is 2E and R net will become R plus 2R. Here E parallel will be E and R net, this is R by 2 in series with this, so R plus R by 2. So pay attention, the current which is going to flow is 2E by R plus 2R, and here it is E upon R plus R by 2. So we have to find out the value of small r. Cross multiply, you have 2 capital R plus small r is equal to R plus 2 small r. Small r goes there, becomes R. Capital R comes here, becomes capital R. So this is simply 5 ohms equal to capital R. Okay, Janta? So this is question number 19 done. What do you say? Doable? Easy? Easy peasy? This is supposed to be R. Okay. R by 2. Okay. Now, okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Dharani. Let's look at the 20th question. In this question, it is giving us the electric field in a region is varying as 4000 x square I cap. This is I cap. And if you'll see the diagram, this is x axis. So the flux through the cube is x by 5. So first of all, the electric field is coming from there and coming out from here. So there is no electric field lines going here, 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 or here. There is no electric field on the plane perpendicular to xy, perpendicular to this one is plane parallel to xy also. Only the electric field is along x-axis. So the field is going to enter from that surface. Let's call it A, B, C, D, and it's going to exit from P, Q, R, S. I hope everybody understands this. So if I look at point surface as the first surface on which the electric field is going to enter, the electric field is 4000 x square. Okay, so at ABCD, x is 0. So electric field is also 0. So there the flux value is 0 in the beginning. Okay, but at PQRS, the x value has become 20 centimeters. By the time you come forward, this much x has already come forward, that is 20 centimeters. So if I calculate the electric field there, then the electric field becomes 4000 into 20 is 0.2, squaring that according to this when we square. So this is 0.2 square, which is 4 by 100. Okay, when you do this simplification, so comes out to be 160 Newton per Coulomb. Okay, so now we want to find out the flux, which is going to be E into A. So only this area is where the flux is coming out. Initially the flux was 0. Okay, average flux is what we are calculating here. So the final flux is 160. Area is how much? 0.2 square, which is 4 by 100. So this is 4 by 100. So that means it is 640 by 100 or 6.4. So we can say it is 64 by 10 or 32 by 5. So if you compare with x by 5, the value of x, should not have written x, n. So x value here is 32. What do you say, Janta? Okay, 32 is the correct answer. So I guess Nabamita Madam is ready. And everyone, we have seen these 20 questions here. I hope everybody found the paper easy, and that on a much easier side as far as physics is concerned. Okay, and words to people who are yet to appear in the second half today, or no, they are about to begin anyway, and the people who are going to appear say tomorrow. For all of you, again repeating, the paper is extremely easy so far as physics is concerned. Just do not lose your calm and composure in the examination. Just believe in yourself, you'll be able to get good marks in this. Okay, so I guess Nabamita Madam is ready. She has already given me a thumbs up. So ma'am, over to you. Signing off from here. Okay, bye Janta, take care, see you in the evening.
Hi everybody. Hello, very good afternoon. Am I audible and visible? Yes. Can you all see me? I hope that I'm audible and visible. Hello. Hi Ramesh, hi Nikita, hello Nikhil. So how was your exam? I think that's one question that every relative, every student, every parent, everybody is asking these days, isn't it? Like, so how was the exam? How was the exam? And I know, I understand at times you're probably getting very irritated with this question that why? I've just come from the exam and let me just chill, But it's okay. I mean, I think this is the phase that we have to go through. So I'm guessing, yeah, I can see easy, ma'am. Yes. So just like all of these days, chemistry did not really become tough. It is still an easy paper, isn't it? It was an easy paper and it still is an easy paper, right? And those of you who are still doubting yourself, who are still feeling little uneasy, uncomfortable about your tomorrow's exam, don't be. Don't be. We have seen the trend this time. Yes, we have observed what are the questions that are coming up again and again, what are the most repeated topics, and we will again once what we will do is we will just focus on that once again. Okay, all right. Yes. Okay, so shall we start then? Let's start looking at the chemistry questions. Yes. Okay, but till now, how much marks have you all obtained? Can I see that in the chat box? What is your marks that you have obtained? I just want to see how much marks have you all calculated while Suresh Sir, or as we all call him, Suri Sir. Have you all calculated while Suri Sir was telling you the physics answers? Yes, very good. Fan, what is it? Karna fan. Okay, Karna fan. Very good, amazing, amazing. Yes. Varshit, what about you? Have you calculated? So what I want you all to do is keep a count, and right now also while I tell you the answers, keep counting on it and keep telling me +4, -1, +4, -1, whatever, whenever you are getting a correct answer or you are getting a wrong answer. Okay, 89 in physics. Aha, very nice, very nice. that's the way to go. Yeah, that's the way to go. Chalo. So let's start then. The first question that I have got here is, which of the following is correct configuration of ND2+? So how many of you remember that I had taken your F block lecture? Yes, I had taken you through F block lecture, and remember that we have studied these electronic configuration, and not only the F block lecture, everybody, even when I took you through the most important F block question, I clearly remember that some of the students were, ma'am, why you are talking about electronic configuration? This is so easy. But you see, an easy question right here in your JEE exam, which actually would have got you +4 marks. Yes, and I'm sure that it did get you also +4 marks. Yes, so how many of you got this? See, neodymium, the correct answer is 4F4 6S2. We all know about this, isn't it? We all know about this, a very easy question. So can we still say that the marks that we are getting is on the positive side? Can we say that, everybody? Hello everybody. Yes, we can say that, right? Our marks are on the positive direction only. It's just going up and up. Amazing, Priya. Very good. +4 here. Awesome. So this is one thing here. This is from F block, if you remember. Okay. We have very well done this, but don't worry. Don't worry. We will do it again, right? It's not like I'm going to stop teaching you right away, isn't it? Even after this, we will have to prepare for April session. So we will be doing this again. We'll be doing this again. So those students who have not been a part of this channel, who did not prepare very well for this session, don't you worry. We are here. We got your back, and we are going to prepare very well. Okay. All right. Fine, ma'am. Who are you? Okay, I'll tell you. My name is Nabamita sweetheart, and I have been taking care of inorganic chemistry on this channel, and I think it's been more than 4-5 months now that I have been taking care of inorganic chemistry with Wassim Sir, who is handling your physical and organic chemistry as well. Okay, moving on. Chalo, moving on. Oxidation state of phosphorus and hypophosphoric acid. How many of you remember that I kept telling you oxo acids of phosphorus are very important? Remember, I told you that don't forget to look at the structure, don't forget to know about it, because this is very, very, very important. And see, a question has come. Yes, so what are the oxidation state of phosphorus and hypophosphoric acid? Here, my dear student, right here. Let me get my pen. Where is the pen? Here is the pen. See, hypophosphoric acid right here, everybody. +4 oxidation state. That's what it is, isn't it? Only hypophosphoric acid came, but I told you oxo acids very important. And in fact, even for tomorrow's exam or in the evening shift, I really would suggest that you go through this. Just go through these oxo acids, okay? It's very important, the oxo acids. All right, chalo, moving on then, next question. Okay, this I am not too sure if it was n is equal to 4 or n is equal to 1. Even if I cancel this out, because I think these values are wrong. However, so do we know how to bring this? This is from the Rydberg's constant formula. Do you remember? Or the Rydberg's formula. Yes, the Rydberg's formula. Do you remember this? Yes. So all you had to do is just match it. Whatever is the value, the calculation is basically what? 1 by this thing, right? Isn't it this formula? Do you all remember, everybody? Is it this formula or not? Isn't it this formula? Isn't it this formula, everybody? Is it or is it not? Did you do this? Did you do this? So all you had to do is bring the value here and then just compare. The formula is exactly this, but I'm not very sure if it was this value. These values I'm not sure of. Hence, I'm not going to exactly tell you the the result or the number what it was, but this is exactly the formula that you have to use to find it. What is the answer? Okay, what is the answer? That's what you have to find. Okay, all right. It's not too tough. It's not too tough. Now, do you remember vanadium oxides? Vanadium oxides also we have studied, right? So this time they have asked you order of basicity of V2O3, V2O5, V2O4. And right exactly from NCERT you have this answer. See, V2O3 to less basic V2O4 and to amphoteric V2O5. Do you see this line? V2O3 to less basic V2O4 and to amphoteric V2O5. Do you see this answer? Do you see this answer, everybody? N is equal to 4, N is... Okay, Layeshri, you can solve it, right? I've told you the formula. Just place it and you can solve it, okay? Just place it and solve it, okay? Yeah? Right here you have the answer, see. Right here you have the answer, directly from NCERT. So, inorganic, we understand that whenever we are preparing for inorganic, we don't even have to move much away from NCERT. We will concentrate again and again. We will try to finish our NCERT and revise NCERT. And then maybe if we want to take it a notch higher, we will try and go for some reference book. Right? Can we do that? So even for your evening exam or for your tomorrow's exam, those of you who are appearing for tomorrow's exam, make sure that you do this. NCERT for inorganic, and 30% of your chemistry is going to get solved. Yes, right? Okay. Now in today's paper, we see that P, D and F block have come, right? In yesterday's paper, we saw that S block was coming a lot, but today we have seen that P, D and F are more prominent in this paper, isn't it? Moving on now. Which of the following is the compound with highest sweetening value? The answer is, of course, alethane. Option D. Option D, right? Option D is the correct answer. Now, it is possible that you might be asked, if they have to ask, they might repeat the question also. Not exactly, but they might ask you some structure problems, okay? They might ask you about structure. So, what you can do is just notice this part. Notice this part, okay? These are the ones that you have to observe. These are the ones that you have to observe. If at all they ask you a question regarding the structures of the sweetening, structure of the sweeteners. Cool? Yes, +4 everybody, +4. Do we have +4? Do we have +4? Here, I'm pretty sure that nobody has made an exam, nobody has made an error here, right? You all got +4, na? Aravali is telling me, yes, +4. Prabhakar, what about you? Ramesh has also got +4. Akhilan has also got +4. Varshit, very good, very good, very good. Trolling trends, Bablu Gaming, everybody, +4. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice. Moving on then. Ionic radii comparison. See, I very clearly remember. So these were some of the questions that I kept repeating in every, important question and the trickiest questions that I had done. 20 trickiest question, 20 important question from this chapter, that chapter I have done. I clearly remember that there were a lot of students who told me that, ma'am, you're solving only the easy questions. But look at this. Look at this. These are the questions that are coming. And even though you think easy, sometimes what happens is, you know, even in our younger classes, what we used to do in our junior classes, we used to think that English and social are like, wow, very easy. Who should study this? Nobody studies English and social. And then later what happens? We get good marks in science and mathematics, but then English and social is like, whoop, it just falls down, right? But see, you studied this, you would have definitely gotten +4 marks again, isn't it? But if you have missed out, no problem, it's okay. But anyway, so these are all isoelectronic species, isn't it? These are all isoelectronic species. And what will we get here? What will we get here? What will we get here? What is the answer, everybody? What is the answer? Ca, K, Cl and S. Very good. Yes, Ca, then K, then Cl, and then finally S2 minus. Obviously, more the number of protons or more the number of, who will tell physical chemistry? I will only tell you. I will only tell you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Have I written it correctly? Yes. 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 So what do we know? More is the number of protons. What will happen? The size will become smaller, right? Because the protons, the number of protons, if it is higher, it will be able to pull the electrons closer and then the size will decrease, isn't it? The size will decrease. Correct, everybody? Yes. So this is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. Well done. Now, melting point order of 1,2-dichlorobenzene, 1,3-dichlorobenzene and 1,4-dichlorobenzene. Just look at the structure. This is para. There is symmetry. So obviously, here the melting point increases. Yes, the symmetry is higher. The symmetry is better here. So this has more amount of melting point. Correct, everybody? Got it? Do we understand this? Do we understand? This is also easy. Did we get +4 here also? Did we get +4 here as well? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, come on. +4. Yes, Priya is telling +4. Amazing, amazing. Aravali, very good. Yes, easy question. I mean, yes, they tried to play around with it a little bit. They tried, but the moment we know that higher symmetry, better packing, and we will have higher melting point, that's the moment the answer, the solution is over. That's when you get the solution. So that's it. That's it. Yes. Moving on. Geometry of XeF4NH3 SF4NH4. How many of you have actually followed my classes? This is going to be your test. How many of you have followed my classes? How many times have I told you that do not forget to take a look at the geometry of xenon compounds? The geometry of xenon compounds. Remember? I kept telling you about it, and see. Here is our proof that all the things that I had told you that these are the ones that can come here have come here. Okay. So for NH4, what NH4 plus, no? NH4 plus, yes, this is going to be tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. Now, xenon, it had come yesterday also. Xenon compounds had come yesterday also, if you remember. In yesterday's, both the shifts, xenon compounds were there. So that means that it is very important and we are not going to skip this, okay? We are not going to skip this. Xenon will be what, everybody? Square planar. I can see that somebody has written it. Very good. Yes. Square planar. Yes. And then SF4. SF4, we all know that this is a very, this is the shape, seesaw, yes, seesaw, right, seesaw. And then I think some of the students, was it NH3 only? Was it NH3 or BF3 or was it BRF3? I'm not very sure. I'm not very sure. What is the question? The question had asked NH3, BF3. If it is BF3, then you know it is trigonal planar. If it is BRF3, then you know that it is T-shaped. Okay. If it is BRF3, then it is T-shaped. All right. Okay. Chalo, moving on. They had also asked metallurgy. I had taken a metallurgy session in 40 to 45 minutes. I had completed the whole chapter. Which of the following is not a method for concentrations of ore? Very easy. Liquefaction, electrolysis, these are not the only one. See, we have hydraulic washing, magnetic separation, leaching and froth flotation. All of them are methods. Yes, BRCL3, BRF3, Shruti is BRF3. Yes, so BRF3, it is T-shaped. I just told you, no, it is T-shaped. Yes, liquation and electrolysis are not the methods, okay, are not the methods. All right. Then this is from environmental chemistry. This is from environmental chemistry. You had to find out X, and X is right here, my dear student. It is right here. Yes, this is what you have, and then you have this. Correct? That's the answer. That is the answer. This is there in your environmental chemistry. Yes, this is there. What to do if I have an exam tomorrow? You can watch this and get prepared. All the chapters, all the topics that we are telling you are very repetitive. Just watch those. Okay. All right. Then this has also come. This also we have learnt about, right? We have learnt about this in D block. See, in D block we have learnt about this, isn't it, my dear students? Have we or have we not? Have we or have we not? It forms Cu2I2 and not Cui2. Do you remember this? Yes? Do you remember this, everybody? That it is Cu2I2, not Cui2. That exactly is the answer. That exactly is the answer. So X and Y are, you know that X is I2 and what is Y? Y is this Na2SR S4O6. That's it. Okay, got it? Cool? All right. Now, so calculate the partial pressure. So we have two formulas, right? We have two formulas. Either we can calculate it with like this, PA is equal to PA naught, right? We can do it by PA naught. But in this question, PA naught is not given. Do we see that? Yes, do we see that PA naught is not given? If it is not given, then what we can do is we have another formula which is PA is equal to, we have, and this is given, see, pressure is given here. Right here we have this, the value of this is there. So, and then we have, see, we have calculated the partial pressure. We are also given X is equal to 0.6 gram, Y is equal to 0.4 gram. Molar mass of X and Y is also given. So, what we can do is, we can calculate this. We had to find it for, calculate the partial pressure of X. So, we will calculate for X here 0.6 gram divided by 20 gram divided by total, right? After calculating, we will just put the values and we will calculate this. I think that's it. That's more than enough, right? That's more than enough. And with this note, everybody, I think we are done with our chemistry solutions as well. Okay, I think we are done with our chemistry solutions as well. These many questions is what I have got. Okay, all right. Yeah, NEET can also be this easy. All you have to do is you just have to study. So till now, what is the marks that we have got for tomorrow's exam? Once again, everybody, for tomorrow's exam, do not forget periodic properties, and coordination compound was not seen much in this paper, but however, do not miss out on coordination compounds. And apart from that, thermodynamics is important. In yesterday's session, we saw two questions from thermodynamics. Apart from that, what other chapters? D and F block has seen a lot of questions in this paper. So I'm guessing even in the evening session, there will be a lot of questions from D and F block. Apart from that, I think on top of my mind, these are the questions. And metallurgy, environmental chemistry, and drugs. Yes, these are the chapters from where you can get one question each, and you will be able to get at least 12 marks. So don't miss out on those, because even if you just read through them, some of the things are going to get inside your head and you might be able to attempt those questions. So don't skip out on those chapters. Weightage is less, but short questions, and you will be able to get the marks, right? You will be able to get the marks. So don't miss out on those chapters. And I think that's all. If you prepare for this much, then I think you might just as well get more than 75%. Yes, you will get it. please call Goutham Sir. I don't think Goutham Sir is available today, sweetheart. So for mathematics, we will not be able to provide you the video solution right now. However, you will be getting the PDF later on, and you can watch the PDF and just find out the answer key, okay? So with this note, tata, bye-bye. See you in the evening session, everybody. If you are done also, don't take a very chill pill. Study a little bit. Maybe, if you are preparing for your April session, just do not forget that, just don't sleep off. That's what I mean basically. Don't take a complete chill pill, just a little bit. Maybe just study the environmental chemistry chapter only. Just study the environmental chemistry chapter. I think that will keep your brain also little, calm and peaceful and everything, okay? Alright, so you can do that. Chalo. Alright everybody, tata bye-bye and see you all in the evening session. All the very best. See ya. Bye-bye.